What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Connor Garrity back on the G-Money041 channel. Welcome. Just moving the computer closer because there's been some problems with my microphone on the computer. I'm going to hopefully be getting a plug-in mic so that you all can hear me better. But this is going to be your sneaker calendar for the month of September. I am sorry that I'm bringing it to you so late. Again, I've just been really swamped with schoolwork. Without further introduction, let's get into it. Also, shout out to IBeast365 and shout out to Titus1 as always. Now, I am not going to be using my Unlaced app for the month of September. Reason being that there's been some problems I've had with it for this month, and that they haven't really updated the calendar as of yet, and there's a lot of releases missing, and there's also been a lot of misinformation out there. If you were to go on a few days ago and look at Nice Kicks and look at Kicks on Fire and Sneaker News, all of them have different sneaker calendars. They have some of the sneakers they have on there are releasing this month. Some of them released last month, and they're saying they're also going to release this month. There's a lot of confusion going on with the big three, as I would call them, sneaker sites. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you Sneaker News' sneaker calendar, because to me they're my most trusted guide as to what's coming out in the month. So I'm going to post a link in the description below to Sneaker News' calendar. So click down here if you want to click read it for yourself. There's a lot of sneakers coming out this month, a lot of heat coming out this month. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming out this weekend, we have a couple big releases. Two coming out tomorrow that I'm really interested in. I know it's late to be posting this, but if you're up on sneakers, you should know about them. They're the Rasheed Wallace Nike Air Force One Roscoe pack. They're New York Knicks colorway Air Force Ones with the signature Sheed fadeaway jump shot on the sides of them. Very cool. I really like them. I'm a huge Rasheed Wallace fan. If I'm able to find them in store on Saturday, because I'm going to be trying to hit up the mall on Saturday, I will be getting them. But if I can't find them, I'm probably not going to get them, because I'm not willing to spend the money to get them online. Also coming out tomorrow, they're the Nike Mayfly woven quick strikes. I've seen pictures of them. I know people have been going kind of crazy for them, thinking that they're awesome and cool, and I guess they're super comfortable. I wouldn't know. I'm interested to see if maybe I could try them on in store. If I can, then I'll see what it's like, but I'm not going to be getting them. I know quite a few people, though, have been hyped on those. Those are going to be $100 as well. Excuse me. One of the big releases coming out this weekend, though, and that is going to be November 7th, is the Jordan 1 Retro High, aka in the black, gym red, and university gold colorway. These are being nicknamed the Human Highlight Reels, or the Dominique Wilkins. They're part of that Rivals pack, as you could call it, of Jordans that have been coming out this year, based off of Dominique Wilkins, who played for the Atlanta Hawks. I'm a huge Dominique Wilkins fan. He's one of the greatest, I think, players. He's definitely one of the greatest high flyers of all time. He's not one of the greatest players, but he was one of the greatest high flyers. He is in the NBA Basketball Hall of Fame. He is an awesome player. Check out his highlights. There's a reason why he's nicknamed the Human Highlight Reel. And there's like 3M, I think, on it with film on the black leather. It's pretty cool. Hopefully I can see him in store and maybe take a picture of them, and if I do, I'll post it on my Instagram. Stay tuned on my Instagram. If you're not tuned into my Instagram is thegmoney041, same as this channel's name. Check it out. I'm going to be posting a lot of Nike IDs that I've been doing over the last couple days. I have a lot that I haven't shown on there. There's like 7 or 8 that I did. I just knocked out in like one night that I haven't even posted yet. Those things are something that I just love Nike ID, and I just went ham on it. But anyway, moving on, there's a couple. There's an Air Trainer 1 coming out this weekend. What do you freaking do? Another big release that is coming. 2 big releases. I thought those were coming out next week, but oh well. One big release that's coming out, there is a new Kobe 8 colorway. That's the Deep Royal colorway. Again, not a huge Kobe 8 fan, don't care. However, there is a super cool colorway of a sneaker that I've been wanting to have. That is the Penny 5 Volts. I cannot wait to see these in stores. If they're everything like the pictures have been telling me, I'm pumped up because those things are going to be beautiful. Beautiful. And there's a tape pack. There's an Air Max tape pack. I'm not an Air Max guy, though, so I'm not going to really be caring about them. And there's a couple collaborations. There's a Bodega, New Balance. I think those are called the Hypercats. Not interested in those. And there's also a West NYC and Saucony collaboration. And again, I'm not interested in those. But if you are interested in those, more than likely you're going to have to buy them off the Bodega sites and the West NYC sites. Those are going to be super limited and super hard to get. The Bodegas are going to be $150 and the Sauconys are going to be $120. Also, the Penny 5s, I think the price for those is going to be $165 and the Kobe 8 is going to retail at $150. Moving on to next week, the 14th. Everybody knows what the big sneaker is that weekend, and I'll discuss that in a second and give my opinions on it, just a little opinion. But before we get into that sneaker, we have the KD6 Bamboos. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to them. I know a lot of people have been wanting them. I'm not a fan of the KD6, but people who like the KD6, they really want them. They released over in Asia first, but now they're coming to the United States. I think this is going to be a pretty big release for the KD6. I don't know how limited they're going to make them. I know the meteorologies are still sitting in shelves here in Texas, so it is what it is. Let me check. Also releasing that day, we have the Nike Air Max Hyperposit Plums, or as I call them, the Think Pinks. To me, they remind me of like a breast cancer awareness shoe because it's just an all pink upper, basically. I love it. I love pink. I will rock pink. I do rock pink. I am a huge supporter of anything that has to do with funding the fight against breast cancer. So if I can find them in store and if I like them in store, I'm probably gonna get them. Also coming out, we have two Asics Gel Light collaborations. We have the Gel Light 3 Mortar and we have the Gel Light 2 Brick. I think those were by High's Nobility. I'm not sure exactly who collaborated on those, but it's a pack of two different Asics. I think they're pretty cool. The Mortar is a gray colorway with some tonal red, and the Brick is more of a rustic red color. Very cool. I think those are pretty awesome. And I'm not a fan of Asics, so look for those. I'm not sure what they're going to be retailing at. I don't have the exact information as of yet, but stay tuned for those. Those will be a pretty big release. Also coming out that date, we have a Nike Air Pippin. I love the Air Pippin model. I haven't bought them because they're retailing those things at $170. I think that's outrageously priced for the Air Pippins. So I just think that's a stupid price. If they were at $145, I think I would buy them. But at $170, it's just stupid. And it's a camo colorway, which is dope, but again, $170 for the Pittmans. I'm not going to spend it. But everybody knows what the big release that day is going to be. And that is the Nike Air Jordan Doernbecher 5s. Those are going to be released, a.k.a. the Isaac Arzartes. Those are going to be released at $180. And, of course, all proceeds from that shoe are going to be given to the Nike Doernbecher Children's Hospital, Doernbecher Children's Hospital via Nike. If you don't know the story of Isaac Arzate, basically he was a young kid who was playing basketball and collapsed one day while playing. It was revealed that he had an undiagnosed heart problem, had surgery, was able to not come back and play, but able to be in the stands with his teammates. And then during this time, he had collaborated with Nike on a Jordan 5, and sadly though, before his dreams could be realized, he unfortunately passed away of a second heart attack. His family though decided that they wanted to keep his memory alive and to fulfill what he had already done with Nike, and decided to carry on with the design. It is an awesome design. It's got 3M like black lighting. It's got freaking glow in the dark. It's a Jordan 5, my favorite model. I think it's an absolutely brilliant shoe. I think his design and the way his family made it, with all these encouraging words all over the side of it, it's absolutely beautiful. And it's going to pain me, because I really want these, and I would love to support the Doernbecher Children's Hospital. Anything that I can do to support any charity of any kind that helps somebody else in their fight and helps them live on, that's something that I'm willing to sacrifice some money for. And especially with a story like that, it's just great, because if they could help one kid maybe survive, maybe my $180 helps a kid get treatment, that would mean the world to me. The fact that all this money is going to that, and people are going to use their bots, and they're going to get them on Nike though, and they're going to resell them at outrageously extravagant prices. We're talking a G, I guarantee you. We're not talking $500. We're talking a G level. So they're going to be making almost $820 off this sneaker. That money's not going to be given to the kids. That money's not going to be given to the hospital. That money's not going to be given to any charity. That money is going to go into their pockets. That, to me, is wrong. I feel that no Doernbecher shoe should ever be resold. And I know people might call me a hypocrite because I did buy a Jordan. I did buy the Nike SB Dunk High. That I forget what his name is, but he made them, the thumps. I bought them, but I did actually know who I was buying from, and I made sure that when I bought them, that I made sure that he gave all the money that I paid him to charity. So not only did he spend the money to get the shoes, but when I bought the shoes, he also gave the money to charity. He made sure that I knew, and he sent me the information for me to prove that he gave it to charity. And that means a lot to me, that this guy made sure, hey, I'm reselling the shoe, but I'm making sure the money goes to charity. That's fine with me. It pains me that this kid's that this money that these resellers are going to make, it's not going to go to charity, and it's not for a good cause. They're just buying it and using their bots. And that's completely and utterly wrong and disgusts me. It really does. It sickens me that, it sickens me already that people use bots. They don't care about sneakers. They're just looking for a quick buck. And they basically screw people like you and me who love sneakers over and who want to wear the sneakers and rock them. But to do this for a charity sneaker, that really pisses me off. It really does. If I get this sneaker, I'm going to cherish this sneaker, because you know what? It represents, and his family did a great job of representing what this child was about, and representing how much of a sports fan he was, and how much he loved to play sports, and that camaraderie you get from sports, and just the bonds you make with sports. I really hope people don't resell this shoe, especially when a kid's life has been attached to this now. He literally died while making this shoe with Nike. And you know what? I think it's a great way to honor him. I just hope that they don't go into the wrong hands. I really do. I apologize for the rant, but I just had to get my 2 cents in on it. I know a lot of sneaker reviewers are getting their 2 cents in on it. I didn't want to, but at the same time, I really wanted to get my opinion in there because I think it matters. Every opinion counts, and I'm siding with, I think, the vast majority of people that are saying, you know what, if you're using your bots for one weekend, for one release, just this one release, don't. Just not this time. Just don't do it this time. Let the money go to the charity, and just let it be. Just let it be. I know you can make more money, but just let it be. For 1 week, just let it be. And then you can go back. But just let it be. So sorry for the rant. Sorry for my soapbox. We're going to move on right now. We're going to move on to the next weekend, which is going to be the weekend of the 21st. We have a few releases during the week. We have the Nike Free Trainer Warren Sapp editions that's going to be coming out on September 18th. Those are going to retail at $130. It's got like a digi-camo effect. I think those are helping with the reason why they're kind of releasing them is to coincide with they've been releasing a lot of player editions of sneakers, and the reason why I think is because of the Madden 25th anniversary. That's the only reason that I'm bringing that sneaker up, is because I think they're doing it with the Madden release. But whatever. And they're also doing a Chris Carter Free Trainer 5 on the same day, and the Free Trainer 5s are going to be at $105. So I think those are really trying to coincide with the Nike and Madden, kind of tying them in together, especially with the football season now upon us. So that's why I think they're doing that. Also coming out that week on the 19th, we are going to see the return of the Grant Hill 1s, aka the Fila 95s. Those are going to retail at probably at around $100. I'm a huge fan of Grant Hill. I'm going to probably be trying to cop the OG colorway of them in the peacock blue. So, yeah. And also coming out that weekend, we have a huge release, a huge controversial release. Those are the Nike Air Jordan 5 Labs, elephant prints, whatever you want to call them. I call them the elephants. And the elephant in the room is that they're just an all-over elephant print. And whether you like it or not, they're going to sell them at $250. It's going to be a super premium sneaker. Personally, I'm not even going to wake up to try and buy them. I think they're crap. I know people are going to go crazy for them. Hype beasts, we know about you. Don't buy shoes unless they pop you. Here you go, the ultimate hype beast shoe. Easy, looking at you. This is challenging for the throne. Let's see how people react, because this is not a good looking sneaker. I know it comes with a cool looking box. The box is badass. But the sneaker, I ain't digging it. And I'm the biggest Air Jordan 5 fan in the world. I think the Air Jordan 5 is the best sneaker ever released by Air Jordan. But again, that's just my opinion. And then to round out the end of the month, we have one sneaker that Sneaker News is listing at the end of the month, and that is the Nike Air Foamposite 1 thermal maps. Those are going to be $250. Not even going to comment over those. They're ugly. That's it. And yeah, with that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you all for watching. Again, I apologize for the rant and the rambling, but I just want to get my opinions out there. So again, thank you all for watching. This has been your boy Hunter Garrity on the G Money 041 channel. Shout out to IBeast365. Shout out to Titus1. Stay tuned. There's going to be sneaker reviews coming next week of 2 sneakers, both of which I have desperately wanted, and one of which, oh my god, I can't believe I got in the condition I did. Cannot wait to get those. Very excited. Stay tuned for that. Like this video, comment on the video, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Please comment on the situation with the Doernbecher 5s. What do you think about the Doernbecher 5s? Do you like them? Do you hate them? It doesn't matter if you hate them. Do you think is it okay for a reseller to try and resell them? What do you think? Please tell me your thoughts and opinions. Again, this has been your boy Connor Garrity on the G-Money041 channel. Check out my Instagram, same name. Check out my Twitter, same name. And yeah, with that, I'm going to hit y'all with the peace.